Chicken and potato stew, a simple dish found in almost every culture's culinary cuisine. The Korean version of chicken stew, called Dakdoritang, packs a bit of heat as well as a ton of flavor. Hearty, spicy, refreshing. You can make your own delicious bowl of traditional Korean spicy chicken stew using just a few basic ingredients, with the main ingredients being chicken legs, seafood vegetable Korean soup base, and Korean chili paste. You can find the full ingredients list and the measurements in the description below, or for the easy-to-follow recipe, visit our website yorisense.com. To make your very own delicious bowl of spicy chicken stew, let's start by preparing the chicken. Simply bring the water to a boil, then add the chicken legs as well as 1 teaspoon of minced ginger to the boiling water. Now, this is just a quick 2 to 3 minute boil to get rid of any foamy clumps that can make the soup taste slightly bitter and gamey. You'll see white foam floating on the water, and we don't want this in our stew. So after boiling, strain and rinse the chicken legs, then score each side. This is where we'll really extract the flavors from the chicken bones to maximize the flavor of the stew. Into a clean pot, pour half the seafood vegetable Korean soup base and add the chicken legs, mirin, ginger, and garlic. Bring to a boil and continue boiling for 15 minutes on high heat. So while we wait, let's start chopping the veggies. Roughly cut the potatoes, onions, jalapenos, and carrots into large chunks. We used a cookie cutter to cut the carrots into cute flower shapes. Totally optional. Once the 15 minutes are up, we can add the rest of the ingredients to the pot. The chopped veggies, remaining seafood vegetable Korean soup base, soup soy sauce, Korean chili paste, and Korean chili flakes. If you're not a fan of spice, try using just half the Korean chili flakes. It's completely up to you. Bring the stew to a boil and continue boiling for another 15 minutes on medium to high heat with the lid off. You'll notice the stew start to thicken as the water evaporates, and this is exactly what we want. Before serving, do a final taste test to check the seasoning. Add a pinch of salt if the stew's a bit too bland, or add a splash more seafood vegetable Korean soup base if it's too salty. Now it's ready to eat. Sprinkle some chopped green onions on top and served with a bowl of freshly prepared white rice. The stew is rich and full of flavor, which balances quite nicely with the slightly bland and neutral flavors of the rice and potatoes. Although it's comforting and filling to eat Korean spicy chicken stew on a cold night, this traditional Korean dish is surprisingly refreshing even on a hot summer's night. Thanks for watching, and as always, find the full recipe on our website, yorisense.com.